welcome to Sprightly Kid, and today I'm doing more squishy makeovers. So this squishy is a Starfruit squishy, and obviously this one is a poop squishy. So let's take a look at these let's take a look at these squishy contestants before we start painting. So, as I said, these are my squishies. This one is a Starfruit. I've done the repairs of it off camera, so now I can get to painting. And with this poop squishy, I got this one a long time ago, and I actually painted it, but since there are lots of cracks, we're gonna repaint this. So, let's get painting this. So, starting with the Starfruit, since I wanna put light pastel colors in here, and this color is just kind of a medium color, I need to put a base coat on this squishy first, just because it's easier to paint over white than versus a darker color. So I'm gonna paint this white first. And this is one area painted white. I'll show you when the rest are done. So now that one half of this Starfruit is painted with the white base coat, I'm gonna let this to dry. I'll show you when the entire Starfruit is completely coated in white matte paint. And while the Starfruit is drying, I'm gonna move on to the base coat on the poop. So just like the Starfruit, I'm gonna paint one half of it first, and when it's dry, I'll move on to the bottom, just because so I have something dry to hold on. And I'll show you when the base coat's done. And now time to let this thing dry. So now that this entire poop squishy is white, I'm gonna start painting on it, and I am gonna paint it brown. I'll show you when it's done. And time to let this poop squishy to dry. So now that the Starfruit is completely coated in the base coat, also I'm gonna start painting it. So I decided that I want to do a design with multiple colors on it. So I decided to do pink, yellow, and green, and I'll blend them together. Originally, I wanted to do just green and yellow and blending them together, but I thought it would be a little bit plain, so I added pink in here, and I'll show you when it's done. So now that the pink is done, I'm gonna start putting on the yellow, and I'll show you when it's all done. So I blended the yellow and the pink off camera, and now time to let this to dry. So now that I've got this solid brown all around the poop, I also painted the bottom off camera. I'm gonna start with the, oh my gosh, green paint's getting all over my hands. Sorry. I'm gonna start with the faces. So I'm grabbing 3 stickers that are from a DIY kawaii squishy kit, and I'm gonna steal parts of the face. So with this one, I'm actually just gonna steal the eyes from this one. So I'm just cutting the eyes off. And with this one, I'm gonna cut off the mouth. Okay, I'll show you when it's done. And this is the mouth cut off. And lastly, I'm just gonna steal the cheeks. I'll show you when it's done, and then I'm also gonna steal the nose from this. So, now that one eye is now put on the poop, I'm gonna start by putting on this little nose. I'll show you when it's done. And now that the mouth is done, I'm gonna start by putting on the cheeks. And now that the cheeks are done, and I put the other cheek off camera, at first I thought I was done with this, but then I thought, oh my gosh, it was a little plain. So I decided to paint some maggots on here because, you know, poop, it's rotten, it's gross. This is one of the maggots. I'll show you when the rest are done. And now that all of the maggots are done, I'm going to start by putting a little eye on each of them. So this is one of them. I'll show you when the rest are done. Now that all of the eyes on the maggots are done, I'm going to let this poop to dry. And after it's dry, it's finished. So now that the yellow and the pink on the starfruit is all dry, I'm going to move on to the last color, which is going to be green. And I'll show you when it's done. So now that I've finished putting the green, this time I am going to show myself blend the yellow and the green on camera. I know that I have blended the pink and the yellow together off camera, but that's because I thought blending was going to take a long time and that this video would be too long. But now that I'm painting on the green, I'm just gonna show you just a little bit of me blending the yellow and green on the starfruit squishy on camera. So here are some of the blendy areas. Can you see it? And I'll fix it up later and I'll show you when it's done. So now that I'm finished blending the yellow and the green on the starfruit, I'm gonna let this thing to dry, and once this thing is fully dry, the squishy is done. So this is the finished result of my squishy makeover squishies. I really like them a lot. I like this starfruit so much better than the original, which was just kind of a lime green color. I really like the pink, yellow, and green and the blending. And yeah. And the poop, I really like it. I'm really glad that I used the kawaii face, the stickers of a kawaii face for this face, for a squishy makeover squishy. I really think this is cute, using this technique of using multiple faces and then combining them together. I also like the light brown color. And I really like the maggots in here. It makes it a little bit more interesting. And I really like the poop and squish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching Sprightly Kid. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And remember to be cute and creative. Bye!